My name is Mary. I'm from Minnesota and I'm here in Ireland serving a year with Net Ministries. And so we basically work in, we're a local team, so we work in a parish and schools, basically setting up things for youth in the church because Ireland doesn't have a lot of that. So that's why I'm here. My family is very Catholic, like my brother is a monk and both my parents are very faithful. She's a mother, I guess. And I struggled a lot with Mary at the beginning because I'm more of like a sporty kind of girl, and I saw Mary as very just like gentle and docile, and she is those things, but I saw it as unrelatable because I wasn't necessarily like that. Like I was more of a tomboy, I guess. And so for a long time I didn't see Mary as a mother. I just saw her as kind of like this ideal of what a woman should be that I never wanted to be. But as I got older, I kind of realized that like that's who Mary was in my mind, but that's not really who Mary was. But after I kind of rectified my idea of who Mary was in my head, she became like a true mother, like someone who just really, really loved me, and all she wanted to do was just like be a mother and be there for me and help me. And yeah, so that's who Mary is to me. I think it was just maturing in my spiritual life. Like growing up Catholic is just kind of something that you do in your life, and at least when I was little, I didn't really put much effort myself into my faith. Like I hadn't really made it my own. But when I got older, that was something that I had to do. And so I started putting effort into my faith and the things that I believed. And I think just as I started to do that, I started to grow closer to Christ, and I just started to realize what ideas I had in my head were false about Mary and about the church and everything. And I just started to see the beauty in it instead of the things that didn't fit with what I liked. Yes, I definitely think it's worth it to pray the Rosary. I think the Rosary started to mean more to me as I saw how it changed other people's lives, and in seeing their devotion to the Rosary and like the difference it can make and just the power that it has. Like the more I saw that, the more I was like, wow, this is actually really important. This is a wonderful prayer we've been given, and it's not just a prayer that takes a really long time. I guess that's not the best way to come to realize the power of something, but it is a way, and I think just other people's examples really made me realize how powerful of a prayer it is. And our faith is so much about that. It's like about faith. It's just like trusting that it is so powerful. Like a lot of what we do on earth, we won't know the effects of, like this side of heaven. And the Rosary, the power of the Rosary is one of those. Like we might have no idea the effects that it has, but just trusting in its power and its goodness is what has brought meaning to it for me. I would tell them that I did too at first, and it took me a long time to realize that it's about contemplation and meditation. And I think there's a quote somewhere about how the Rosary is allowing us to like enter into the realm of Mary's life, which consisted solely of Jesus. Like she was in constant adoration, and so the Rosary is entering into her life, and through that coming to realize more about Jesus. Yes, definitely. Sometimes you don't feel the strength, but I have so much faith and trust in the Rosary that even just praying it, I just know that it's in Mary's hands and she'll take care of it.